first up, we're going to start off by cooking some onions. So I'm just going to add some oil to my hot pan and throw those onions in. Now we're going to go ahead and fry these up for about 2 minutes or so, or until they just get a little translucent. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some chicken broth, and I'm using the broth from the chicken that I cooked up in a separate pan. But for this recipe, you can use rotisserie, you can cook your own chicken, or you can pretty much do whatever you want. It is really simple and everything is pretty much from a can. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some salsa verde, and this is not spicy at all, it just gives it a ton of flavor. You're welcome to make this from scratch, but this jar was like $1.10 or something, so it just made my life so much easier. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1.5 cans of corn. I'm going to add a little bit of the juice from the beans, and then I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cans of beans. I'm also going to add 2 small cans of green chilies. Then I'm just going to go ahead and give that a little stir, and we're going to start seasoning it up. Now the salsa already has seasoning in it, so we don't need to add a lot of extra salt, but we're going to go ahead and do some oregano, and I'm just crushing this up in my hand. Then we're going to add some cumin as well. And I'm just eyeballing this because it is a lot of soup. I'm adding quite a bit of cumin, maybe about half a tablespoon or so. Then I'm just going to go ahead and taste that for flavor. Like I said, we haven't salted it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more oregano. A little bit more cumin as well. And now for my favorite ingredient, the chicken bouillon. So I'm going to go ahead and add about half a tablespoon of this. And this is all you're going to need. You're not going to need any extra salt in this chili. So I'm just giving that a little stir. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover it and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now will you look at this gorgeous pot of chili? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and stir that up, and I'm going to taste it again for flavor. And I went ahead and added just a little bit more cumin because it was not enough cumin for me. Like I need cumin. Now that our chili is all done, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken, and then I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. If you add this in any earlier, it's possible that it can kind of toughen up your chicken. So I like to just add it in at the end. And we are ready to serve, people. Will you look at this delicious green chili? You're going to be the star of your Super Bowl party or whatever you do. And I just served this with a side of some cornbread muffins that I made myself. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching.